All right, we have but one more two sheep difficulty area to tackle. It is Lava Lagoon time. Hey, Kunaru. Yeah, I put a little bit of work into the production quality. I don't know that anyone wants to see my face that closely though, so it may be all for naught. Make ends meet. All right, looks like a pretty straightforward first level for us. Can't help but feel like we might just want to go for the bog standard here with a little bit of a mid support. Like I can't imagine that this won't hold. Famous last words, obviously. Let's start with something like that and see what we do. I'm not gonna focus too much on shaving. Oh, I went over cost though, so we will go again on this one. We're only over by a little bit. But I suspect we can probably do something a bit like this. I bet that gets the job done. I'm wondering if the middle support is even necessary. I bet it is, but we might be able to do it with less. We are in the bottom 43%. Let's make sure we're getting into the top half. I say as I'm like, we're not going to focus much on costs. I don't know that. This is pretty much locked in place, so we can't do much with that. So I guess we can just... Does that look symmetrical? It does, but it doesn't look good. All right. Well, we got this one under budget. Let's we're gonna be running into much more interesting levels. So let's get this back to a good working state and call it there. I don't think we need that one or that one to be quite so high. Was this where I had it before? No, that's a little too. I think this one here is the one that gets us. Yeah, that'll do. We'll call it at 16,209. Oh, looks like let's see. Looks like chat is not showing up on the screen, so let's hit the refresh button there. And we will see if that corrects the issue. All right, we're in the top 50%. What can I say? Anchors away. So we have rope, we have iron. We got a pretty high budget. So my initial inclination here. Oh, we have no... Ah, interesting. Okay. So we have no anchors on the sides here. So we got to come up with something that kind of like hangs loose, as it were. Let's see, let's get this lined up this way. So I was initially thinking I would do like a tangents unlocked, like keep it flat on this side, and then flatten it down like this. Okay, so we'll start with that, and let's make it rigid with under supports, I think. I'm wondering what, like, I don't think this rope supports this bridge. But I'm wondering if, like, that plus... Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna need more down here to keep it from rotating. Maybe something like that is enough, though. Okay, so there's too much torque there. We're still well doing okay on budget. Okay, that doesn't help us at all. Okay, so I think the issue... Yeah, we may want to just do more under supports here. And then I think this side, I think we are going to need some rope. But I'm curious how this performs. Whoa, I did not expect that piece to break. We may want to use a little bit of steel here. I'm not beyond it. Whoops. Also wondering if over supports are... No, I think under supports are better because we're going to be dealing with connecting to this anchor point down here. And then I'm thinking about just having wood on these connecting, or excuse me, steel on these connecting pieces. And then I think maybe it was a mistake having the rope so tangent because it allows for a lot of rotation. I don't think that fixes that problem, does it? No. Certainly we could make the two that are kind of like that. Reinforce those because a lot of weight is kind of like funneling in there. Oh, okay. 95% stress. We're in the bottom 33. This is the difference between playing on launch day or... Oh wait, I'm looking at stress. Okay, we're still not doing great here. I want to trim this one a little bit just because I feel like this may not have been necessary. I kind of put it in for no apparent reason. Okay. 99.42. I find it interesting that we are so high on stress and yet we are so low on performance. Okay, that was not my finest shave. So so I think what's supporting that difference is maybe shifting this over a bit. I bet some of these are unnecessary. That one is probably necessary, but like, especially through the middle here, I bet these are don't need to be reinforced to the same degree. Slightly bigger triangles there. Okay, yeah, that looked good. Oh, we shaved quite a bit. All right, we're right in the peak of the bell curve. I can be pretty happy about that. Let's move on to numero trace. Wavy way. We got ourselves a huge budget. We have foundational supports. And if we start out, we do have connections here. Yeah, so they want us to do something a little like this, I think. And then I think we will lock that in place. And then I want to see where things start to fail. Okay, and then we clearly don't want this. I mean, we should probably do one more like that. And then maybe we do just do that. This doesn't look like it's going to support much. Over on this side, I don't think that's doing a lot. Yeah, so the shortest place we could do something like that. We don't necessarily need to connect that completely. I am shocked that this is working as well as it is. Wow. Okay, we're close. We are close. Part of me feels like maybe even just doing that will alleviate stress over here. Nope. Interesting. I'm trying to visualize why. It's got to be the compression force going this way. I mean, the obvious answer is we could just do that. And then it would have more than enough headroom. Wait, why does it still have... I didn't have brakes this time. Did I? I feel like this this over here isn't doing as much as I thought it was. Maybe we can do something like that. Now, as far as I can tell, nothing broke there. Okay. But I guess it's because our lowest score was 300 less. I bet we can. Now we're messing with things that whose implications we do not fully understand. I expect this will break. No, okay. So the next thing that I was thinking is let's move the foundation down more. Like, let's put the foundation down here. And let's, rather than doing this, let's try doing a muscle here. R was to turn triangulation off, I think. This looks quite a lot worse. Did I just increase our costs by doing this? I think I did, and I think I didn't do us any favors. Well, I want to go back and see what. Okay, yeah, so this support is hard to do without, because clearly it's actually saving us money over. So interesting. I was expecting that if we could move it down, we would do better. But this side here, we're like super light on stress. So let's just try shaving a little more off here. This side, I think there's a lot of stress during the downhill. Like after the VW bus crests, I think stress spikes pretty high. Yeah, okay. Wow, our stress is still so manageable. We're not going to get any transformative change out of these tweaks, but we can shave just a little bit more off. And also it looks a lot more appealing with these tapers. Also, I'm noticing that our stress is going down. Well, it just amped back up a little bit. So you have to get down to 42,560. Wow. All right. I wonder, any chance this can be wood now? That was kind of like our linchpin change, but we've made a lot of structural changes to the... Yep. All right, cool. All right, we'll leave it at that one. I suspect that the actual way to improve this one is to make the change the S curve so that it has kind of tighter tolerances. But we're in the top 11%. I'm good with it. Cramped quarters. We have a big old truck, and we can't build anything outside of here. Okay. So 10 polygrams. We want triangulation. I think I do want snap to grid for this one, just so we can get something actually. Now, obviously, they're expecting everyone to try this one first, right? So clearly, this is not going to work at all. That does not even support itself. Got it. So we can try doing the entire perimeter. We'll leave the insides as is. Okay. Let's try more of a curved bridge with kind of 2 tiers. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a second one from like here to here, but I'll do this one straight. No, this is too high, I think. I think we need another, if this kind of approach is gonna work, I think we need a second one like at this level. And then I'm starting to question my methods. What does it look like if we just kind of do the center of type of approach? We'll make it symmetrical. Interesting. So what happens if we just do the bog standard, but all steel? I'm wondering, like, yeah, there's no materials to speak of. And then let's just do iron. I'm trying to figure out, because like I feel like our failure point is always this piece here. This is going to be one that I definitely want to look at the solutions on. Okay, so if we... let's move these down 2 clicks and then start moving these up. Does that make things stronger? We're now over budget. But that does indeed solve it. We're only, well, we're off by a bit. Wow, people are getting this for 13,000. Freaking ninjas. I don't think those are the ones that are breaking, but we'll see. Nope, they are. Okay, I think it is the outside of the shell, like this arch that's really... and this may not be smooth enough. We may get it significantly lower with less. Well, we did go well below budget now. But these ones here, I think... try to figure out if this is actually cheaper, or if... I'm just fooling myself here. I think we just have to do one more and then we should be able to mirror. That is significantly cheaper if it still holds. Okay, so muscles definitely are cheaper. That I believe that to be the case, but now we have confirmation. And I think right now I've done a pretty sloppy job. Like this one seems a little too big. Looks like we top out at 82% stress, so maybe we can like lower the arch a bit too. Let's see how that does. Up to 86. All right, this is looking pretty good now. I like, we have a nice smooth curve at this point. top half, I can get down with that. Let's head on to LL5. Head space. We got metal cable. We have to get the police cruiser from point A to point B. I see, and we are primarily trying to go under this. And if we take a look at the grid, our truck is on a half increment and goes to a full one. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 of clearance. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So we can probably do something like that. If I put this right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Now we can probably go. 6. Yeah, we can. I think we can go to like here. Oh, you can change the max length. That's potentially very useful. We should think about that. And then I'm wondering, here's what I think. I think supporting this from on top using cabling is going to be better here. Right, and we just want to get the cabling nice and high, so let's do. Actually, we don't need to do both sides because we can copy. Okay. I mean, that went well. I like where we are money-wise. So first of all, I'm not sure those are needed at all. And then what does it mean that you broke? Okay, so those were load bearing. I think this is all I did though. These two are close. I don't really want to. I wonder if we can just rope these two. Because I think it's mostly like tension that's causing problems there. Ooh. All right. All right. That was unbreaking. Ah, but that did make it more expensive, which means our best solution is still breaking. Let's try and clean things up. Hey, Zine! How goes it? How goes it? Okay, we don't need snap to grid here. Let's smooth this out. Actually, and then rather than doing that, let's go for symmetry. Gosh, I'm starting to wonder if like if some type of dangle isn't a better solution here. Like what would things look like if we let things kind of jiggle back and forth and maybe did like a little bit of reinforcing? I did this on another bridge and it worked out pretty okay. Don't you know it? Don't you know it? Let's see. So then we'll grab this, copy, flip. That copy is not to be spoken of, but yeah, then this one's a little funky. I just do a little X job here. That one doesn't quite reach. All right, so much for symmetry. But what does something like this look like? All right, little too much movement here, but and let's see, we can't go through this, right? We can't travel through this. Oh, we can. Oh, that changes a lot of things, I feel like. So these should always be connected to the breakpoints, I feel like. Now, I don't know that this solution is going to be cheaper than our previous solution, but I'm curious if we can get this to work at all. Is that even symmetrical? All right. We have our working solution, but I'm just very curious about this. Man, that still breaks. Interesting. So if we take this shortest one and do away with it, somehow I have created something very asymmetrical. Let's try that. Nope. Okay, let's load bridge. Let's go back to our lowest budget. Yeah, so this one worked minus some breakage, which we might just be able to get away with tweaking some squares to make that work. All right, nice. And we're in the top half. Nice. Very nice.